The best overall hot hatch you can buy is the Golf R, and you can watch the shootout video right there. If you want the best track-focused hot hatch, you have to buy a Honda Civic Type R, and you can watch that video right there as well. But if you want the craziest, most lunatic, bonkers, insane, crazy, unleashed powerhouse, fountain of youth type of hot hatch, you gotta buy this one. And it is the 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLA 45 AMG. I know your face might just go in limp mode and you might come across and say, hey, that is a crossover, it's not a hot hatch. And typically you'd be right. However, in North America, we don't get the A45 AMG, at least not yet. So this GLA is the next best thing, because the CLA is a sedan. So, hot hatch. And it's not that tall. Ground clearance is just half an inch more than a Golf R, and the total height is just over an inch taller than a Civic Type R. So it's not really that much taller. What it is tall enough to rock these 20-inch wheels and give you some extra confidence to drive the crap out of it all year round. This toy costs just over $50,000 in the US and just over $52,000 in Canada. As tested, it's about 10 grand more, but the perfect configuration is the AMG Performance Studio package, Premium and Premium Plus packages, and $70,000 later, you are out the door. Ha! That is a lot of money. Yikes. However, what you get is pure car porn. Check this out. 375 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque come from this 2.0-liter 4-cylinder gem. Blazing fast gear changes come from a proper dual-clutch 7-speed AMG tweak transmission. You get a 3-stage ESP with intermediate sport mode. You get a front limited slip differential, massive brakes, 20-inch wheels, adaptive sport suspension, an AMG exhaust that sounds like a mountain tiger is mating. And best of all, this perfect steering wheel with Alcantara sides, flat bottom, and, ready for it? Racing top red stripe. Come on! And let me cut to the chase. The exterior without the aero package is just okay, but could be the ultimate sleeper. The interior quality is the exact opposite of a stripper, meaning the lower you get, the cheaper it becomes, and roominess isn't the best in class, and same goes for the trunk. But it doesn't really matter, because this thing is amazing to drive. Behind the wheel, everything you feel and see can convert a really bad day into a really good one, and you'll be finding excuses just to go for another drive.
Holy shit!
Engage launch control and feel all 4 wheels spinning as you hit 100 kilometers an hour in just 4.6 seconds. And if you can find a runway, you can do the quarter mile in 12.8 seconds at 170 kilometers an hour. Also flat out, it will do about 270. And while doing all that, your ears are going to be experiencing the best sounding turbo 4-cylinder in the world. No joke. And the best way to bring your feet back on the ground is by realizing how good fuel economy is. I mean, in this rocket, I've been averaging 11.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That is really good. And the other thing I really appreciate is how comfortable it becomes when you take it out of sport mode and you soften up the suspension. It is such a nice cruiser. It handles most bumps with remarkable finesse. It does so quietly and without losing its composure. But it's such a shame to drive it like that. I mean, put it into Sport Plus and then... oh yes. This thing is like Gabriel Iglesias on wheels. It's fat and loud and it won't let you stop laughing. Wow. And here's one really important thing. Downshift to first. can actually do it without going "Ooh." Bravo, Mercedes. But now, unlike Gabriel, it can actually turn very well. It might not be the quickest on the track, but we had the chance to drive one on the track, and let me tell you, it handles really well. The slightly higher center of gravity, together with a really sophisticated drivetrain, make it really playful and enjoyable at the limit. So lap times might suffer, but smiles won't. It's pricey, a bit cramped, and some interior bits feel a bit cheap, but everything else is absolutely kick-ass. So till the new A45 AMG comes along and shakes the ground we stand on, the GLA 45 AMG deserves an overall score of 9.4 out of 10.